There's a town in Arkansas that has miles of greenway trails for walking, running, and biking. Acres of public art displays tucked into the woods. Tulips throughout the town square. Cafes and tree-lined streets with white picket fences. It's everything right with small-town America, and it's also, and this may surprise you, it's also the birthplace of Walmart. Now, most nights the Babe Bus is parked at a Walmart parking lot because there's cameras, there are snacks nearby, and a bathroom, so it just works for me. Even though I said I totally would never sleep at one of those, pretty much every night that's where I'm staying, tucked between the 18-wheelers. So it seemed only appropriate that I come here to Bentonville, Arkansas, where Sam Walton, who has made, largely, besides God, the whole trip possible. So here I am at the original store that Sam Walton owned. Now listen, I know people give Walmart a lot of shit because yeah, maybe it's not the nicest store in the world, but you can't beat those prices. And let me tell you what, when I started in news, I was making $20,000 a year in 2008, not 1943, not 1963, 2008. Of course, I worked in TV, so I had to look like I made $80,000. I lived in a roach-filled apartment. It sucked, and the only way that I could pull it off and probably get the foundation of my career to afford to be able to do things like this is because I was saving money thanks to Sam Walton. To be clear, this is not the first Walmart. This is Sam Walton's first five and dime that he owned outright, so the precursor to the future Walmart. He chose Bentonville, Arkansas because the building was close to hunting land, a tactical business decision only a man could make. Today, the store has been converted into the flawlessly presented Walmart Museum. Oh, and it's free. And of course, everything in the gift shop is at a low price. Sam was born in 1918 to a farming family with little means. The household rules were based on contribution, not taking. Little Sam milks cows in the morning, sold the surplus around town, and then delivered newspapers. Lesson: even if you come from nothing, sheer grit and hard work will make you something. In his 30s, Sam made a career in retail, and his new strategy targeted rural communities with one driving goal: lower the cost of living for people. He started with that Bentonville five and dime. Then, in 1962, the first Walmart opened. The naming of the store was also a cost-saving strategy. Printed letters were expensive, and so is the neon in a sign. Instead of something lengthy like Walton's Market, it would just be Walmart. The museum gives you a glimpse into the man behind the name. He called the customers bosses and reminded all his associates that the bosses could fire the entire company at any time by shopping elsewhere. His 10th business rule is my favorite. Swim upstream. Ignore conventional wisdom. If everybody is going one way, make your own way in the opposite direction. And then there's that old red Ford pickup truck. Even after becoming a multi-millionaire, Sam continued to favor his old trucks. As he pointed out, you can't put hunting dogs in a Rolls Royce. Walmart, the company, has been scrutinized for its wages and employment practices. But throughout the highs and lows, Sam has still been regarded highly. George Bush bestowed him with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the highest civilian award in the U.S. After the museum, I, of course, go shopping for dinner at the Walmart next door. If Walmart brings up thoughts of crowded parking lots, its mothership town will certainly surprise you. The Walton family has turned their love of art into a 120-acre park and museum that houses a collection of pieces worth a New York City museum price tag, but it's free. Unfortunately, I arrive on the one day of the week that it's closed. Well, now you can go explore something that I haven't and tell me all about it. It's called Crystal Bridges, and you can certainly make a day out of it following the many streams and paths that weave in and out under the futuristic building. For me, since there's no one here, I get the outdoor art all to myself. Thoroughly exhausted, my day ends at the Bentonville Superstore, naturally. As a show of loyalty, parked next to the biggest Walmart truck I could find. It's time for bed. I know what it's like to need Walmart prices, not just enjoy them, and it sounds like so did Sam. However you feel about the company, you have to admit how profound Sam Walton's life was. From selling surplus milk to the variety store, which he transformed into one of the world's largest companies. Sam didn't have wealthy parents. He didn't have a fancy degree or thousands of likes on social media. Sam just knew how to swim upstream.